Hello and welcome to this new August webinar. This is the third one, and today we are going to be using a bit of emboss and some of the new tools that we have in Matrix Hall. So we will combine these tools to make a nice earrings. So first, what we will do is just start from the top view to make a leaf. So I want to make an earrings just with a leaf shape. To do that, first I will start to create a smart curve with symmetry vertical, and I want it close. So I will do something like this, very standard shape. So now if I want to edit anything, that just selecting the points can make everything smaller. Alright, so now this is, this is millimeters, so 5, 10, 20, I want it a bit smaller. I want it about 50 millimeters. It doesn't need to be exact, but something like this will be okay. So this shape, I know that is pretty standard, but can work. Okay, so now we will, I want to make the texture of a leaf. So to do that, what I will use is from the Playu tab, I will use the emboss. So now I'm turning on emboss. And the first thing that I will have in the emboss is the platform where I will create the leaf. Let me make it a bit smaller, so we don't need all that surface. Okay, like this is okay. Just keep in mind that you need to delete the base once it's done, and you can play with the resolution. I think that like this will be okay. Then if we need more, we can get back here and modify anything that we want. So I click on validate, and there we go. This is the dialog where I will start to add all the steps that I need to create the leaf texture. So now what I want to create is a leaf texture. Okay, so I will start for a new operation. Here's where I choose what kind of operation do I want to use, and in this case I want to use a texture. Okay, now I will select what texture do I want. We already have a library, so from the moment that I click here, I have all this library of these textures that I can use. But as you can see, I don't have any about the leaf, but I found one in the internet, and now what I want to do is attach it to this library. So I will go to here on my downloads, and as you can see, I will click on open, and look at this. Now I have it in my library. So I will double click, and there we go. We have the leaf here ready to apply this texture to this surface. Something important also is that we need to apply a curve, and this is the curve that I want to apply. So this will be the limit where I am applying the texture. Okay, when I click here, this is the settings that I want for this to happen. So I want it to rise it like 0.5, and okay, validate, and now let's see what happened. And look what I got in just one click. If you get closer, it's very steep, but once we put it in the design that we are creating, this will be perfect. We are getting, at the end of the day, what we want here is a texture to represent a leaf. So very nice. Okay, so validate is asking me that I need to refresh, validate. Now I'm creating the texture. Okay, so I have the texture ready. I will close emboss. Now, I can make it a bit more thinner. And look at this, how beautiful is that? Okay, now that we have this, what I will do is just select this curve and I will change a bit the shape of this curve. Okay, I will move this up. I want to give a bit more of reality to this shape. I will get these 2 points, move it like this. And these points here, I will move them like this. Yes, I think that like this will be nice. Sorry. Okay, so now what I will do, I will move this to another layer so I can hide it. And now from here I will create a patch. So I go to surface, and from here I will create a patch that we have it just right there. Okay, and we got this shape. Now we will use another tool that we have new in Matrix Go. So from transform, I will use the auto base. So I click on auto base, select the surface, this is the surface, and I get just this. Okay, so now what we will do is have a look to what we have done, and I will move it just here. Okay, so now we have the tools. Let me go to 4 views because it will be easier for us to play with this. We have the tools to get to this texture, give this nice shape, this more realistic shape. To do that, what we will do is use, and always these tools, one needs the other, is the smartphone. Let me just move it up here because it's easier. So I have the auto base. So auto base is smartphone because I always like to use them together. As you know, you can drag and drop the icons wherever you want. So now I will use the smart flow, and it's asking me what is the surface base. Is this one? And what is the surface destination? Is this one? And now, as you can see, we have here new dialog, and the objects that I want to flow is this mesh. All right. So now I'm getting pretty much what I want. So the only thing that I need to do now is just get the mesh and just move it to get the right result. So as you can see now, the mesh is getting a nice shape. Look at this. And enter. So now we can hide this and this. And now we have this nice shape of this leaf. Okay, what can we do next? Now what I would like to do is apply some stones just surrounding this leaf. So let's go and get the curve. And the curve is just here. So now here we will select the offset, because I want an offset of this curve that actually will be the reference that we will have to place the profile placer, and then on this profile placer is where we will place all the stones. So I put it about 0.6 from the original one, and there we go. So now to this curve I'm going to apply 1.5 and 140. I still feel like it's too much, so it's too chunky. We can make it probably smaller. And we need to make this very, very, very soft. Okay, I like this. So now from here I will take curve 0.5 and now to this curve I will apply stones. Channel curve. Target object is this one, and I want stones 1 millimeter. Alright, I will place the stones a bit under the surface, and I want them from 0 to 1. Okay, and with all the stones selected, I will use the cutters. So micro prong cutters, I will auto taper them, so these ones that are here in this curve will follow the shape that we have. I would like to have on these ones this shape, and I will bring them lower, and I will put this a bit higher. Okay, and now what I will also do is apply prongs between the stones. Sorry, prongs, micro cutters between gems. Make them narrow. Okay, and what will be left is the, what I can already do is the from solids the volume difference between this one and these ones. So now the pop-up window will come up here. There we go. Volume difference and enter. And now the only thing that we are missing is the channel cutter. So here between the stones we need the channel cutter. So again we select the stones, we go to cutters, this is the channel cutter, and we make it to 0.3 or 0.4. Yeah, I think that will be okay. 0.5 even better. And we just put it to 1.2 so it doesn't intersect with the surface that we have, the base surface that we have, so the boolean will be much better. So we go to setting, solid, boolean, first surface is this one and the second one is this one. Again we will get here the command, difference, enter, Okay, so now we get this shape, and what I will do now is just move it because I want to make an earrings from that. So let's get moving. I will do something like so. Now that we have it in the right position, what I would like to do is to duplicate it. To do that, I will select so now what I would like to do is to duplicate it. So I will get this, and from transform I will do a polar array. So polar array, now it's adding me 5, but I want just 3, and I want angle of 150. Let's see how does it looks like. Okay, it works for me. I will place a gem. Alright, so this is too big. This. And now I will apply a setting to this one. So a bezel. So there we go. Now I have all this, that is the group of the polar array. So now on that group, what I will do is just ungroup it, because what happened now is that I want to move everything to do the other earring. If I don't ungroup and I just move this one, this bit, so now I have broken the history. If I don't do that, then it will be very hard to do the mirror. What I will do now is import just the finding that I have, and I will place this in the right spot. A mirror. I want it on the Y mirror. Alright, so there we go. These are the earrings that we have been using many tools from Matrix Code to achieve this. I believe that I need to move this a bit. Just need to do like this. Now looks better. So I think that these earrings are pretty nice. And now you have all the steps in this video to achieve these nice earrings. From that webinar, you will find a lot of information that can help you not just to make this design, but to make a long variety of different designs. So I hope you enjoy it, and if you need anything else, please contact us and we will be happy to help you. Thank you.